How's it going? My name is Leo, and I am a Curated.com ski expert coming to you live from my home in Denver, where I've been in the industry for over 10 years. And today I'm going to give you a quick side-by-side comparison of two skis, the K2 Mindbender 90C and the Blizzard Rustler 9. So let's dive in. I'm going to talk to you about who these are good for, what they're good at on the mountain, who they're not good for, what they're not good at, tell you how they're similar, tell you how they're different. The K2 Mindbender 90C here is a great first pair of skis for that skier who, is working their way comfortably down the blues and looking to maintain control and kind of expand their palette of what's available to them skiing. You've learned to link your turns. You've started to get a little confident out there going down a groomer, transitioning edge to edge. So you want to pick up a little speed. Maybe you want to get into some moguls, some light trees. This ski is most at home on the groomers. It wants to stick primarily to groomer skiing, but it has enough surface area to get you into some of those ungroomed terrains. So we would call this somewhat of a 70%, 30% ski in terms of 70% on-piste, 30% off-piste. It's really lightweight. It's really not demanding. It's got a carbon core. That's what the C in the title stands for. And it's 90 underfoot. So quick edge to edge, lightweight, holds a good edge, not overly demanding. This is really good for that person who's just moving into the intermediate phase of skiing, but it's also really good for that older skier, that one who used to ski a lot harder and is now just looking for something lightweight that's confident and in control to still really enjoy the whole mountain with. It's going to find its limits in deeper snow, off-groomed terrain, and at super fast speeds. It might feel a little bouncy. Jumping over here to the Blizzard Rustler 9, this ski is pretty different in personality. I would say this is more intermediate into advanced. I could still put the ambitious intermediate into it and say, hey, you're going to grow with this. You'll get used to it pretty quickly. It's got a good amount of rocker in the tip and tail. That's the way it curls up away from the snow in both the front and the back, giving it a very pivoty, surfy feel. The Mindbender, by comparison, is a bit more traditionally cut with a square, flat tail that sits and locks into the snow a bit more when making a turn. The Rustler here is great for that person who is really trying to open up terrain off the groomers. It's great for moguls. It's great for trees. It's great for giving you a little bit more of a playful freestyle personality, maybe even dabbling in the terrain park a little bit. Neither of these skis are particularly focused towards powder. They have enough surface area that you're not going to be totally bogged down in there, but neither of them are powder skis. They're similar in the sense that they are in the low 90s underfoot, but we can't take those numbers out of context. And I think that's where people get really hung up on skis. They look at those numbers and they really weigh the pros and cons of a 90 versus a 92. And the truth is those differences aren't huge if we're not also considering the differences in shape and core materials. So I think this comparison really highlights that while they have very similar dimensions, they're very different skis in that regard. Which one's the best for you? It's going to depend on who you are and what your goals are. So if you want to find out more, chat with one of us on Curated.com and we'd love to dive into it with you.